Welcome to this week's edition of Nerd Cave Reacts. I am Derek Diamond, joined along with, as always,
Batman,
Joker,
Commissioner Gordon,
and I am the boy wonder himself, Robin. And we're all wearing matching shirts, which is pretty fantastic.
Yeah. We're cute like that, guys.
We're like a sports team.
Yeah, we are. We really
but better
are.
than sports. Because I'm Batman.
Anyway.
Put an arrow in his eye.
Speaking of Batman, that's what we're going to be discussing this week. It was announced today, we're recording this on Monday, that Batman Arkham Knight has been delayed. Yeah. Only a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
It could be worse. They could pull a Nintendo and delay it for 2 years.
Or not ever make it.
Or not ever make it, yeah.
Like Last Guardian.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So it's only like, what, 3 weeks?
It's 3 weeks. It's now June 23rd, which is not that bad. And when you really think about it, it was originally slated for October of last year.
Yeah.
They came out E3, they showed the sexy game and everything, and it was really to boost like pre-orders and get their name out there and everything. But I really wish they wouldn't have done that. Like, I know they needed to get it out there, but the game sells itself when you really think about it. And then they had to push it several months, and I don't agree with that at all. I don't mind, a month or two, that's fine. But when it goes from October to June, it was for
you have no idea the pains of being a Nintendo fan, sir.
I understand.
See, and I'm more on the okay feeling of when a game gets pushed back, because I would rather than push a game back. If they have to push it back 3, 4, 5 months, I'd rather than push it back those 5 months than give me a crappy game.
Oh, I agree. But I think the problem with developers these days are announcing way too early.
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
I am totally fine with you coming out there. All right, guys, we're working on this game. Here is footage of the game. This is what we're doing. This is our concept.
We have no idea when it'll be done, but it's coming.
Even though I just bashed Nintendo for delaying games, at least they give a general idea of when they're going to release a game. They'll say this game is coming out sometime in 2015.
Yeah.
And they don't really build any type of anticipation for a certain day unless they know for sure it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because they'll say, the next Legend of Zelda coming out sometime in 2015, or they'll just say 2015. So I think more developers should do something like that.
Yeah.
Instead of saying, we're going to release this game in October, and then September gets here. By October we meant June of the next year.
Yeah, I'd rather have a release window than a release date. If it's
like a spring or a summer or something like that.
Yeah, or even a year. And I know that's they're wanting to get that money going quickly and everything. But a lot of people are like, oh my God, they pushed back this game. There must be something wrong with it. If you don't know, developers don't know what their game what the game is until literally months before it comes out, because there's so much stuff that has to be put together from so many different places.
I'm about to say, you have these people could be working on just one part of the game, and then you have someone else over here working on the graphics, and then you have someone over here working on sound effects. Like there's a guy that if he's in a room and he has just all kinds of just crazy things, and he just makes all the sound for it.
Yeah.
Unlike you when you're mic.
Yeah, when I step away from the mic.
Yeah.
I get excited.
I'll have to make Robbie's sound effects for him.
Yeah.
Now, moving on from the delays, they did release some new gameplay. 7 amazing minutes of gameplay.
Very, very smart marketing.
Yeah.
If you're going, if a company did this, more companies did this, I think the delays would not be as big of an issue for them, because when they first said, "Oh, well, it's not coming out until June," I was like, "Burn everything to the ground," because how big of a Batman fan I am. Oh my God!
Yeah, that trailer made up a little bit.
Best part to me was the Batmobile, without a doubt.
Oh yeah, that's just like sex.
I like the new ability to be able to pick up, like I saw game footage of Batman beating some up with a bat that he stole from somebody.
Yeah.
Just being able to use their weapons, because I know in the older ones you could take the weapon and
like
counter and hit on.
Yeah.
And then you drop it, and then this one you could just keep bashing the brains in until you're done.
and Batman just looks awesome
in
this one.
He does.
Like, he looks like he is wearing full armor, and he's just ready for battle. And which the very beginning of the gameplay, you see Commissioner Gordon talking to Barbara, which of course is his daughter, if you don't know that. In this incarnation, it's not his niece or whatever. But they have a new voice actor for Gordon because the original voice actor from the animated series had passed away. And it's none other than the gentleman that plays Mike.
Jonathan Banks from Breaking Bad.
And I think,
and Better Call Saul.
Yeah. I think that's a good choice for it. He's very gruff. It fits that style. I said to you I'd rather have Bryan Cranston because, of course, he played Jim Gordon in
Batman Year One. But that would have cost a good bit of coin.
Oh, yeah.
Just a little bit.
I'm okay with Jonathan Banks. From listening to it, I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
I think it's going to do really well.
It sounded good to me. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And the master himself, Kevin Conroy.
Oh, absolutely. America's Batman.
Yeah, the combat looks so smooth.
Yeah, it does.
Arkham Origins had a real big problem with smooth combat, but Rocksteady's working on this game, and
it looked like it was so fluid, and because I mean most of the time like you would miss something, then you would get hit and you'd mess up your straight, but this one it just looks like everything just flows.
And of course, whoever was playing it was very good.
Yeah,
because they were kicking butt and taking names. But it looks graphically. Would you not agree that it looks like the sweetest thing ever?
Oh, it looks great.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm definitely sinking money into this.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I've said it on the podcast. I've never played an Arkham game, but I will be getting this one.
I played them all, and I'm super, super hyped.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
You know what song that reminds me of this Batman?
What?
Oh, the sweetest thing. But it looks amazing. If you haven't seen the gameplay, definitely go check it out.
Yeah,
it's all over YouTube.
I would watch it without any commentary first, just because you get more of a pure experience.
Go to IGN and watch it.
Yeah, IGN has it, and the Batmobile.
It's very sexy.
Coming, like call in reinforcements.
What are you doing? I'm evening the odds, and then you just see it.
The button, it says even the odds.
Yeah,
and I'm just like. Because it's the first time you get to drive the Batmobile.
It's very exciting in that game to bring in the Batmobile, and to I saw the chase where he was like shooting rockets. I was just like, thank God that we can actually drive a Batmobile now.
Yeah.
And then when he launches out of the Batmobile and he's like, I was just like.
The new grappling looks stinking amazing.
Yes.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
There's so many things that I'm excited for.
It's going to be a great game.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely get it.
Check out the gameplay for sure. And tell us what you think about the gameplay. After you watch it, come back and tell us,
what was your white box that's under.
What was your favorite part of it?
Yeah, and tell us what you think about delays. Because there's a lot of game companies delay these days. And tell us when you hear, this game's been delayed. Tell us what you think. You want to go just run and burn.
And how does that make you feel? Let's get my shrink pad out. How does that make you feel?
How does that make you feel? You can check all of our other stuff at Nerd Cave Network.
That's Facebook, Twitter, YouTube.
Yep.
Even
all that good stuff.
Even Twitch.
We're all over the interwebs.
Yep. Thank you for watching. This has been
Derek
and Robbie
and Zach. We'll use "and" twice there. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching.